This is hands down the most powerful business card that anyone can have in their wallet with no hard inquiry to your personal credit. Also be aware that this business card can give you all the way up to a $250,000 line of credit with no hard inquiry to your personal credit. First off, I need to apologize because I have seriously been lacking in the business credit sector, and it's not because I don't have the experience, I actually do. I have literally secured over $500,000 in business lending just in the year of 2022. And when I say business lending, I'm not talking about credit cards. I'm talking about true business loans that were directly given to my business as a massive funding. So like $100,000, $200,000, $50,000, $23,000. All of those different amounts that went in directly to my business, which is Limitless Culture. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love business credit cards. As a matter of fact, I have 16 business credit cards under Limitless Culture's portfolio right now. But here's the big but. If you're trying to get a credit card with American Express or Chase Bank for your business, it's gonna be a huge problem for you if you have bad credit, because American Express and Chase and all of the other credit card banks are going to use your personal credit, so you are going to become the personal guarantor to back that credit card. And that is a huge problem for the business sector because the majority of business owners, unfortunately, have bad credit. But this next business card that we're gonna talk about is very unique because it's not going to use you as the personal guarantor. I know that sounds crazy, right? That's right. You are not going to be the personal guarantor. It is not going to check your personal credit. There is absolutely no hard inquiry on your personal credit. But again, there's nothing wrong with business credit cards. Just put it up on the screen. As you can see, I have 16. This one that I just got with this company is number 17. There's nothing wrong with them. I love business credit cards. I have a lot of experience banking with a lot of these banks and a lot of these lenders for business credit. It is super tremendously impactful for any business owner out there. But another big but is a lot of these credit cards are going to cap out at a certain point and the lending stops, and you really don't want to use business credit cards as lending. They are not a lending to a lot of people say, oh, well, you know, I got 9 months or 12 months of 0% APR. That is super risky because if you can't pay off that credit card in those 12 months, right now, currently, interest rates are at an all-time high, and that interest rate is going to eat you up once that 0% APR is gone. That's another reason why I go and get different credit cards, because I may get one credit card that has 0% APR, then once it ends, I move over to another business credit card that has 0% APR. I don't get them at the same time because you need to utilize them in a sequence timing. That way you can take full advantage of it as a business owner. So if I do have to carry a balance, I'm not paying any interest whatsoever, and I make sure that I am covering that credit card and it's not carrying a balance by the time that actually expires and the interest rate kicks in, and then I move over to the next credit card. That's how you do it. A lot of these people on social media tell you, oh, you can get 1 card, 2 card, or 3 cards. You don't want to waste all of your shots in one shot. You want to take your time, use one, and then move to the next one. That's how you should do it. Sorry, I went on a little rant there, but I had to get that off my chest. Now let's get back to this card that I'm talking about. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret that none of these YouTubers or creators tell you. Business credit cards do not help you build business credit. That's right, you heard me right, that's crazy. But if you default on any of these personal business credit cards that you saw on that list, guess what? They're gonna report negatively and impact your personal credit, and that's not what you want. We wanna separate them from your business credit and your personal credit. This business card that I'm going to introduce to you is called the Revenue Business Card. It is revolutionary because it is based on your revenue, not on your personal credit or your business credit, but it does in fact report to Dun & Bradstreet. Now there's gonna be a bunch of haters out there who say, oh, like a Dun & Bradstreet doesn't matter. Guess what? It actually does, because if you are non-existent in the Dun & Bradstreet world, guess what? You're basically non-existent to any lender, because they are going to cross-reference Dun & Bradstreet to make sure that you are actually listed as a business, listed as a business owner of that business, and how many trade lines you're actually reporting on your Dun & Bradstreet credit report. You need to have at least a minimum of usually 2 to 5. I say 3 to 5 is a sweet spot of business lines of credit or some type of credit that is reporting to your Dun & Bradstreet. So the revenue card does in fact report to Dun & Bradstreet. Now what makes the revenue card very unique, again, it's based on your revenue and they give you what's called a flex line. The flex line is like a line of credit. You only pay for what you use. As an example, we were rebuilding the office here. As you can see, the studio just completely changed and we had to do a bunch of different renovations, and I was able to just pull exactly what I needed for the actual rebuild of the studio and use that and only pay for what I was using. And that money got injected, directly deposited straight into my bank account. And what I said earlier was true, and in fact, you can get up to $250,000 of working capital. That's insane. Last part's the most important. Whenever you're applying for a business line of credit with a traditional bank or maybe a credit union, the process is very lengthy and it can take days and sometimes weeks, because I've been through it and I know exactly how long it takes. But with the Revenue Apply Online, you can literally find out and get a decision within 1 hour. And the approval process is based on your business revenue and not your personal credit. That's what we want. We don't want our personal credit anywhere near our business credit. So the next big question is, do you qualify? So let me go through the entire list to see if you qualify. Oh, and before I get into that, I also forgot to say there's no annual fee and there's no draw fee. Anytime you draw money out, there's not gonna be some crazy fee. A lot of these banks and credit lines charge you for that. So here are the current requirements to apply for the revenue card. Now you must be a business that is based in the United States, not outside of the country, in the United States. You must have operated your business for a minimum of at least 1 year. Now the clock starts from the moment that you created your business entity in your state and placed those articles of organization into the state. That's when it applies to you. Now you must have also a dedicated business bank account. Now you cannot use your personal account, you can only use a dedicated business account. Now you must also meet the minimum monthly deposit of $20,000 a month into your business account. That is showing that your business is legitimately drawing the revenue of $20,000 a month into your business bank account. Now again, I'm going to repeat it. You must have a monthly minimum deposit of $20,000 a month into your business bank account. This is showing that you are in fact generating that type of revenue. Unfortunately, sole proprietors are not eligible to apply. This is not for startups that have no revenue whatsoever. This is revenue based, and this is what makes it much more powerful. So if you're one of those people that are out there looking for business credit and basically you're looking for free money to develop your business, this is not for you, unfortunately. This is for established businesses that are cranking revenue. Now, if you are in fact a business owner, people always ask me, even though I said it earlier, can someone with bad credit or no credit score apply and get approved? Remember, this is not based on your personal credit. This is based on your business revenue. And also be aware, this is going to help you build business credit, unlike all of the other credit cards that I talked about, American Express, Chase Bank. Those do not help you build business credit because they do not report. The Revenue Business Card can help you build your small business financial credit score because it's going to report that performance to Dun & Bradstreet, and that helps build your business credit. Now be aware, the requirements used to be much higher and they were lowered so they can actually help more business owners achieve and get the business funding that they need if they're actually building revenue currently. So if you're interested in the revenue card, link is going to be in the description of this video, and I'm also going to pin it at the very top of the comment section. Now, if you have any other business credit cards that you want me to talk about, any other business credit cards or charge cards or any type of business product that you want me to review, make sure that you drop it in the comment section because it's all about you, our community. We cannot do it without you. And I love to hear the feedback about what other products you want to hear about. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We covered a lot on how the Revenue Business Card works and how you and anyone with bad credit can get up to a $250,000 line of credit with the Revenue Card. Make sure that you watch the next video because it is about another business credit card that you might not know about. Now, if you felt that it brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.